Hi, I'm Professor Justin Vipperman, and I will be teaching History 111, U.S. History Pre-Contact to the Civil War. I am thankful that you're able to take this course and hope that you are as well as we work through this summer semester. This is a great opportunity for you to be able to take an 8-week course and be able to finish it over the summer and then be able to move on with whatever courses you need to finish up on. A quick introduction on myself. I'm a graduate of Wendell High School. I did that before attending the College of Southern Idaho and then going off to ISU to get a bachelor's degree, finish a bachelor's degree there, and then off to Portland State where I was able to attain a master's degree in history and public history. I'm currently working on a PhD at Idaho State University in history and political science. And so that's a little bit about me. Also understand that I too am a student, a PhD student, and so as we work through some of these things, I'm in the same boat as a lot of you, okay? I hope that you can see that this summer, because it's a condensed version of this course, is only 8 weeks, that you will reach out to me and ask for help if you need help, and that I will be available via email and phone. You can stop by my office, which is in Taylor 262 if you need to, whatever you need to, because the pace of summer is a little bit quick due to the nature of it being only 8 weeks. Because it's only 8 weeks, the course is a little bit quicker. There are 2 discussion boards a week and a unit exam every other week. That makes it somewhat difficult at times, but I think that you'll be able to manage, and my only hope is that you'll reach out to me when you do need help, okay? I won't be going through the entire syllabus. It will be your responsibility to do that, and I hope that as you do, if you have any questions, that you'll reach out to me. I want to hit 2 main points with the assignments on the syllabus. First, discussion boards. Discussion boards are done twice a week, usually on Wednesday and Sunday evenings. Those discussion boards consist of a prompt that you will answer, and then for full credit, you'll need to respond to at least one classmate. Responding to one classmate is not just saying, hey, I like what you had to say here, or I agree. It's adding to the discussion. Now, that might be that you see something a little bit differently, and so you provide some different context or something that you saw. Or it may be that you agree with that person, but you want to provide maybe a different way to look at the way that they saw it. And so doing that is completely acceptable. Arguing or fighting within the comments or the discussion board is not okay, and I hope that we can stay away from that, okay? The other thing is unit exams. Now, on the first weeks, you'll have 2 discussion boards on the second week. So every other week, you will have 1 discussion board due on Wednesday and a unit exam due on Sunday evening. Those unit exams are 90 minutes. You have 2 attempts, and there are 4 essay questions. Those essay questions are on Canvas. You don't have to come in. You just have to get on Canvas and take the exam. They're open book, open note. Because we live in a digital age, you are able to access a lot of different information. I hope that you'd keep it to the book, but I understand that you also have information at your fingertips. And so as you look at those things, really my hope is that you analyze that material, synthesize it, and then provide your analysis. So that's why it's open book, open note. I don't mind if you use any of those things. My hope is that you're really providing maybe 3 to 4 paragraphs per essay question. That means that you would provide maybe an introduction to the question, some context, some significance, and your analysis is what I'm looking for. You will be graded heavily on that, and not necessarily if you can regurgitate facts. That's not really what I'm looking for, okay? And so with that, those are the 2 main assignments, or 2 main points of your assignments this year, or this semester. Discussion boards, unit exams, and we'll be done within 8 weeks, okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, I'm in Taylor 262. My email is jvipperman@csi.edu, and my phone number is 208-732-6258, which you can usually get me pretty much anytime, whether you're on campus or off campus, okay? With that, I'd like to conclude with a couple of things. One, As you look through history, your view of history may change due to your perspective. That doesn't mean it's incorrect. It just means that you look at it through a different lens than maybe your classmates do. I hope that you understand that somebody else's perspective, because it's different than yours, may mean that their lens is different, and that doesn't mean that it's wrong. So as we look through discussion boards, as we take exams, take that into account. Second, we don't all know everything. And as we look at history, really my hope is that you come away being able to argue both sides of a coin, okay, of a topic. As you look at those topics, understand that there are good on both sides of an argument and that we need to figure out what those are. And yes, you can take a stand, but I really hope that you're able to argue both sides. Lastly, as we look at revisionist history is getting has a negative connotation to it. And I would suggest that it's not necessarily revisionist history. There is potentially revisionist historians out there, but what we're looking at is that primary sources have changed, and because primary sources have changed, we've tried to include that history into the history that we're teaching. So there may be history this semester that you're unfamiliar with. That doesn't mean that your high school teacher was bad for not teaching it to you. It may not mean that I am wrong in teaching you what it is that I'm teaching you. Rather, what it is that we've got new sources and we're trying to find a way to synthesize that material, to understand it, to give it more depth and more context. And so as we look at that, I hope that you understand that history is nuanced. It's very complex, and that we need to take all voices into account rather than just looking at the piece that we find to be the most credible. That's not always the case. So I hope that helps. I hope that if you have any questions, you'll reach out to me or your classmates. And I am looking forward to a great semester, and I hope you are too. I'll see you this semester. Reach out to me if you have any questions. We'll talk to you later. Bye.